When I say we are entering the room. Good to see you, Miss Pam. Pam. Yeah, Pam, it's good to have you online, and you and the others that are coming in. We're waiting on our co-host. We're coming in the door. Listen, I hope you had a good day today. Certainly I have. It's been one good week so far, and we are indeed blessed. Coming to you live right here from the EEFI Network studio, right here in Houston, Texas. Yeah. Look, like and share, tag somebody, and get them in the building with you, and tell them we're gonna have a good show tonight. Good talk tonight, as well as a promotion that's going on, indeed, and certainly we're eager to be on here. Yeah, we're eager to be on here, and we're happy that you guys have came. Listen, I have something very important tonight, and we're going to get to that. We're going to move forward here in just a moment. I realize it's been a little dragging day for everybody. It looks like the weather just having a good time. And I'm liking this cold weather. Y'all talk crazy if you want to. I love this cold weather, honey. It need to get colder. How many of y'all out there that believe it need to get colder? Don't be scared to put your comment up there. Put your comment up there. Put your comment. I wanted to get cold. Anybody else wanted to get colder? Yeah, Dr. Stevens has made his arrival. We're waiting on Dr. Bard to make his arrival and his entry. I messed around and something wrong link got from the previous show. Yeah, so I hope he catch y'all and catch that new one and come in the door. Pam to my, I'm a July baby. Lord, I'm a June baby. That just mean one thing. I love cold weather. You must do too, because it was too hot when we come up out in this world. Yeah, it was just too hot. It was too hot for us to come up out in the world when we came. Yeah, yeah. We may be on a tad a little longer than we normally are, but we're gonna be on here. Yeah, born in the heat. That's right. Born in the heat. Yeah, born in the heat. We're born in the heat. We're born in the heat. So, hey, how did y'all like those women's round table? Dr. Stevens, it was a rough one. But we had a good time. It was a rough one. They tell about they gonna bring it. They gonna bring it the show they coming on Tuesday. They say they gonna bring it. That's what they say. Well, we gonna wait and see. Cause I love a challenge. I love it. I love it. A good challenge is good for everybody. Good challenge for everybody. Yeah. So we waiting on Dr. Paul. It's my fault. Let me see if I can send him another invite because I don't want him to be hung out there. Let me see. Let me see. Let me send him another one because I know I messed up that first one. I had us going into the meeting all over again. Let's see here. Let's see here, Pastor Boy. All right. There we go. Let me see him. Oh, Lord. Uh-huh. There we go. All right, let's send him that. And look like we are good to go. Yeah. So make sure he got the right link and he's on with us. Lord have mercy. But Dr. Steve, tell us how your day went while we wait on him and run with it.
Oh man, just another day walking behind the mule. I'm glad the mule know where he's going.
Listen to him talk like he's 90 years old. Talk about he done walk behind a mule. Where the mule at?
Hey, hey, the good Lord saw fit to assign every man to a mule.
Oh Lord, but what you? I ain't seen your mule yet though. I want to see your mule. I just got to see this mule here. Where you get that mule at?
Well, you got to go out to the field. You see it.
Oh, okay. Well,
He'll
I ain't
be out.
gonna hardly make it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna hardly make it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
he's
hardly
out there,
make it.
sir.
Uh,
He's most definitely out there.
yeah, I ain't gonna hardly make it out there to that mule, Doc. I'm gonna tell
See,
you now. I'm gonna tell you.
see that field that's waiting on you,
Yeah.
and that mule is there.
Yes.
There's a lot of work out there.
Oh Lord.
You know, some people would say, "I don't want to do anything
Right.
that's not in my field."
Right. Right.
Well, if you broke, you better ask the Lord to enlarge your territory,
Do something, huh?
because there is nothing.
No, sir.
There is nothing that will render
Yes, sir.
a harvest
Yes, sir.
in your field. You know, but
Man don't work, can't eat, huh?
well, listen here. He can't. He not supposed. If a man don't work, he don't eat. That's what he said.
That's what the book said. The book talked about it. The book put us right there in the moment of it. The book said, you don't work, you don't get a chance to eat. I had to look at it because I thought it said the woman that don't have no job, the woman. I thought it said the woman don't work, she don't eat out, but I looked at it, it said the man.
But hey, I'm excited about our sisters making money
Oh yes.
and gaining all of those qualities. It's a
Oh
phenomenal
yes.
thing.
Oh yes.
I'm always excited about it.
Yes.
I'm thankful for it.
Yes.
And build your resume, build your
Right.
professional discography,
Right.
and that's to be commended.
Right.
Um,
Right. Right.
but if you have to do it at the exchange of your femininity, your soft elegance,
Yeah.
um, then you have to ask yourself,
Whoa. Whoa.
because sometimes we'll love to live from the notion that
Yes, sir.
you can have it all,
Ooh.
and you can't have everything.
That's it.
You have to have what you have.
That's it.
You have to identify what is of necessity
That's it.
and what isn't. No
Right.
one will have everything
This is
because
true.
God did not give us everything.
Everything.
He
Yeah.
didn't give us every gift. The only part that God gave us in a sense of totality, in its totality, he said, I've given you all things
That's it.
pertaining to life
That's it.
and
That's it.
godliness.
That's it.
He didn't give you all things in an area that will say, I'm every man.
That's it. That's
No, he
it.
didn't give you, I'm every woman. No, he did not give you that. You're
No, you
who
did
you
try.
are.
No, you did sing, Doctor.
Yeah, yeah. That was Whitney Houston. That was her song. I'm every woman. I'm every woman. You can't because because no one didn't give everyone everything. I'm serious. I'm honest. A,
Right.
a brother looked at my car today. He's a gifted mechanic. He lifted up the hood. He said, "Oh, you got this, and this wrong with it." I said, I, I said, I said, "You are something else." He said, "But it's," he said, "It's not difficult. It's not overwhelming, but I can hear various things
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because I've been around cars and I've been fixing cars since I was a kid."
yeah, yeah.
That was his thing. Now you ask me, that's not my thing. It's not
Lord,
my thing. So God didn't give you everything. He gave you everything pertaining to life and godliness.
that's right.
And he gives that to us when he gives us his spirit. He gives us the totality of him
Right,
to
right.
reside in our spirit because he is the spirit. And we
Yes,
have all of those blessed, glorious components
yes.
that can only be given from heaven.
That's it. That's it. That's
But
it.
in terms of, I can bake the cake, I can make the bread, I can
Yes,
do this, I can do that, and you
yeah.
can't do everything, baby.
Can't do
You can't.
everything. You gotta let something be
You
where
got
you be them. Where
you
you be. Go ahead, Doc.
you can't. No one can do
No
everything.
one.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible, Doc.
But
Yeah.
if you say that someone can't do anything, then you're horrible and you're limiting someone else's potential.
That is it. That is it. That
I
is it.
can do everything and I can be everything.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. Go at it. Let me see how it works out.
Yeah. Show me how that gonna work out for you.
Because that's why businesses are in existence.
Right.
Some people don't know how to do it. If you don't know how to lay down, if you don't know how to, do flooring, I think you need to hire someone.
Bottom line, Doc.
You know, and
Bottom
and
line.
and that's real.
That's real talk, sir.
There is a such thing called an expert.
Right.
And the word expert simply means someone with a comprehensive, authoritative knowledge.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Yes.
comprehensive and authoritative.
That's it.
They
That's it.
understand this from so many different vantage points,
That's
so
it.
many different areas, so many different levels,
That's
so
it.
many different spheres.
That's
So
it.
when they are responsible for dispensing that knowledge, they can be authoritative
That's
because
right.
they know it. It's
That's right.
they
You
can
got it like that.
it and we've been interested. It is interesting because we've started breeding confidence over craziness.
Oh my.
Confidence is released in wisdom after effort, energy, prayer, discernment, effort, energy, prayer, discernment, because sometimes you have to give effort. You have to put forth an effort to pray.
That's it. That's it. That is it.
But we just confident and no effort. Just all
That's
this
it.
confidence.
No effort.
No effort, no prayer, no discernment, no responsible risk taking,
Right. No
just
nothing.
confident.
Just no
Confident,
nothing.
confidently crazy.
That's it. That's it. That is it. That is it.
But we're excited to be here and excited and looking forward to um, being among our co-laborers.
Yeah. That's what
Pastor,
it's all about.
yeah,
That's what it's all about.
and while we in this junction, listen, when we are discussing various things in light of empowering men, and that's why it's so frightening. It's so frightening
Mm-hmm.
when we empower men, it don't minimize women.
No.
It
They don't.
only it only minimizes a lady when she wants her man
Right.
weaker than her,
Mm-hmm.
weaker than her.
Right.
If and we expose some of these things that
Mm.
sometimes don't get discussed. They're not
Right.
discussed on popular media.
That's it. That's it.
It
That's
don't get, these things don't get discussed, and that's why we
it.
appreciate this camaraderie of thinkers
Right.
concerning this particular matter.
That's it.
Sister Pam said, "Some people don't move forward because of fear."
Mm-hmm.
This is good, Sister Pam. I wish I could hear your voice. This is good.
She ain't gonna call in. She's scared.
Well, no, well, some people don't move in because of fear. Watch
Mm-hmm.
this. Some of you don't embrace the reality of relationship because you scared.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If all you if what you're holding on to is what previously happened, then you're not moving forward out of fear.
Uh-oh. Wow.
That's in every area. That's in every dimension.
That's it. That's the truth right there.
The
That's
fear, because see, this is the thing that is so different. This is the thing that is so different as it relates to men and women. Men have to deal with the reality of rejection. Period.
all day.
And
All
and
day.
and part of it is because we are the ones that approach you,
Wow.
and that's why I cannot totally throw men under the bus, and I cannot totally throw
Throw
a
women
woman under the
on the
bus
bus. That's it.
because because if it's consensual, it's consensual.
Lord.
You we have to be responsible and honest enough to say these were the keys that opened up my gate.
Right.
He was 6'3". He was charming. He was a risk taker. He was spontaneous. Whatever
Right.
it was,
Right.
he had a key to open the gate.
Right. Right.
Now it's time to move forward. How do you move forward? Because expecting the world to conform to you is warped.
This is true.
It's
It's
warped.
true. This
The
is true.
world the world don't have to conform to any of us because we've been hurt.
Right. Right. Right.
No
Right.
one.
Right.
Are you still with me, Sister Pam? Indeed. I just want to elaborate on her comment. Um, Her comment that consisted of some people don't move forward out of fear. This is true, Miss Pam. Sometimes it's in business. Sometimes it's in relationships. Sometimes it's in family encounters. Sometimes it's in education. It doesn't matter.
This is
Move.
true.
Listen, one of the tests, and you can tell me yay or nay, Miss Pam. One of the things that we must take into account that if you're going to move forward, you've got to expect resistance.
This is
You
true.
you cannot move forward without some type of resistance.
This is true.
Forward motion comes with resistance.
This is true. It's true.
It comes with it. It comes with it. Anyone can just roll downhill.
This is true.
But if you're going to move upward, you got to go against the norm. You got to go against popular pathology.
Right.
You got to go against your own feelings sometimes.
Right.
You got to.
Got to. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it.
So,
Ain't
Miss
no.
Pam, since Miss Pam engaged me, I want to engage her.
Uh-huh.
What are we most afraid of? If we fail to move forward, and sometimes it's fear that keeps us from progressing,
Right.
what are we afraid of?
Like the boy made his arrival.
How's it going, sir? Oh boy, look at them. They got
Look
these
at
big
him, boy.
they got these
Ah.
high profile microphones. They didn't re they have rebuilt and oh Lord.
Man, look at here, y'all.
And oh man,
Man, I'm chained, ain't it?
boy, they just upgrading in Lord, I need to get another mule. This mule ain't working. This mule not
There
working.
you go. There you go. There you go. Well, let's kick off this first question, then we'll dub back as they catch on to the we'll catch on. We'll go a little further about the announcement. Why? Here's the question that was asked, and I thought it was significant. And it was said the question is asked by an older man. Is it okay for a man to marry or be with a younger lady that's about 20 to 30 years different to say he marrying her? Now, that's the question that was asked. Of course, I don't care. I think that is pitiful that a man will marry his child age bracket, but I mean, teach his own, younger girl, older man. And in fact, I see a bunch of older women with younger men, but that was one of the questions that they wanted to know tonight. What do you think about what is the outcome of it that we foresee that would happen when an older man marries a girl that's his child, or a woman marries a young man that's old enough, that same age they children? I mean, that's a very good stern question now, and that's what's going on here with that. But there you have it. So who gonna jump at that first?
I don't, this is one of those things, and yet people do have certain biases about people marrying a person that they at a certain age or group. I don't think it's our place
Right.
to say who shouldn't get married or
Yeah.
as an older guy or older woman marrying a younger person up to that point. I
Right.
don't think there's nothing scriptural
Nah,
that
doesn't
would
see it.
suggest anything different. But this is what happens when certain people's
Something is
tradition,
popping.
yeah, some of their traditions and their culture that they bring up because of what they feel that shouldn't happen.
Right.
You know, what they have in common.
Right.
What can they talk about? I remember that was a situation that brought up a debate because the guy was 40 years old, and I think the young lady was 29, and the question was saying that they should not have nothing to do with that's a baby, and what in the world can he be doing interest in her? And who are we to pick stones up and throw at people
That's right.
in that age group? Now, again, as long as you understand,
Grown folk business.
so
Yeah.
as long as you understand that age group will have some challenges
Right.
because what you familiar with and what they're familiar with
Right.
is told to do that. They ain't gonna be able to relate to Jane Brown.
That's it.
Amen.
You ain't gonna be able to relate that.
They ain't gonna be able to get down with no James Brown in that age group, and so But if you start to think that that's relevant, then you might not want to be married
involved with something like
somebody
that.
that young. But
That's right.
But if you love that person, and we do know couples that do, young, older couple married a younger person, they made it work, because they love each other. So
that's enough. That's all need to be said.
Yeah. So, but y'all didn't say nothing when Master,
who
when Master was going to the slave quarters.
It could say nothing, but not say nothing.
Say nothing about age group then,
what?
Yeah, and I think sometimes that's what we use, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let Dr. Stevens come because I'm trying to come late. But I hate when folks take their experience and then make it law. So now I don't agree with nobody doing this, and I don't do it because it happens at that time or in that situation.
Right.
And who are you to come judge me because it happened to you? But sometimes what we hated what Master did, we turn around and say, well, we shouldn't do it.
Right.
But then we didn't say nothing about Uncle Bob down there in Houghton.
Lord have mercy.
That slept with,
Lord
his niece.
Have mercy. The kinfolk getting just as good as any. That's what you talking about.
Yeah. They ain't say nothing about no age group then. If we go back down in that country, I guarantee you.
Boy. Lord have mercy.
So
Lord have mercy.
So when you get down in the country and tree lines and stuff, you find out. But age should not matter. I'm not getting in that. Because I can muddy up the waters with this conversation. But I'm gonna back out graciously and let the thug himself come with it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, the water can get muddy, Miss Pam. I hope your day's been going well. I hope everyone's day has been going pretty good. It may get a little ugly. An older man, younger woman.
All right.
Let's look at some of the advantages and the disadvantages, because it's the man, no matter how you turn it, he's going to have to be the one to give the bride price. He's got to be the one to make sure that she's provided for. Mm-hmm. He's got to make sure that he's a decent problem solver. Along with that, that man has got to also make sure that he can respond futuristically. So let's look at it. We already know we're not, and I'm absolutely definitive in a sense that consists of people are adults, and we're talking about adults. We're talking about adults. What are the advantages if she's a younger woman and he's an older man? Men will always be attracted to beauty. Sure. Sorry, not sorry. I didn't make this world. This is where we live. Men will be attracted to beauty.
Period.
Sorry. He's going to be attracted to beauty. He's not attracted to your degrees. He's not attracted to how much money you have in the bank. He's attracted to your beauty. He's attracted to your feminine essence. He's not attracted to your life experiences.
Right.
Because you're more experienced. That's not attractive to him.
That's it.
Because now, so we're dealing. I'm moving here. What are the advantages if she's younger and he's older? She just might be nicer.
Ah.
She might be nicer. She may be at the peak of her beauty. She may not have any children.
Mm-hmm.
She may not have experienced all of these things that will cause her to have to move in an area and pay her copay so she can see a therapist twice a month.
Mm.
She may not have experienced all of that. She may not have to deal with her child's father not being active in the child's life because she don't have any children.
Right.
She doesn't have to worry about X amount of exes that still jump in her DM.
Right.
So along with that, she might desire to learn something from him.
That's correct.
She may desire him to lead.
Right.
As opposed to, I'm going to let him lead.
Mm-hmm.
Letting him and him being who he is.
Right.
While you give the least amount of resistance while he is operating in his assignment.
Right.
That may be advantageous to her. See,
right.
we are so busy trying to pinpoint how this looks bad. But how does this benefit that young lady?
Wow.
She knows that now this guy is settled. She doesn't have to worry about how bills are going to be paid. She doesn't have to worry about how she is going to, make sure that certain outside craziness is not a part of her life. She can embrace his wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
She desires to learn something.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just some of the things that a man may like.
Right.
Now, mind you, I am emphasizing we are talking about adults.
Not children now.
We're talking about adults.
Right.
And I find it so disconcerting when I've heard so many women degrade men when marrying a younger woman.
Mm-hmm.
But we did not look at Stella when she got her groove back. We did not respond to her with disdain. We were in the movie theaters when we saw Stella get her groove back, like, girl, you still got it. Girl, you got it. We did not look at Jada Pinkett Smith with disdain. We didn't look at her from a lens that says, that's immoral.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. And that was real life. Now, you don't, and what I've heard so many, and this is where the double standard comes. This is a double standard that some people don't like to deal with.
Right.
It don't look pretty. It's not flattering.
Right.
No one, I was listening and listening to so many women comment on August Alsina and Jada Pinkett.
Right.
August Alsina was 20 years old. 21 years old. She met August Alsina when he was around 15, 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get that? She met him when he was still a minor.
Wow.
Did we get that?
Yeah.
How did they meet? She was introduced to him by her child.
Right.
Am I saying you should be free to date your child's friend? Of course not. That's my child's friend.
Yeah.
And not only was that the child's friend, but that child was introduced to you because he already had so much to deal with in terms of a psychological imbalance.
Right.
Emotionally disturbed,
Right.
taking psychotic meds. But I didn't hear one woman say she took advantage of that young boy.
Now, one.
Can I tell you why?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you why I think. Men are never viewed from the perspective that we can even be abused.
That's now you talking.
We're not even.
We don't even know when we even getting abused.
They don't see us
Right.
as being abused because we are always polarized as the abuser.
That's right. That's right.
And now anyone with some common sense would have said, you know what? If you want to date a younger man, don't date your child's friend. You are around millions of people. You are around tons of athletes and 5-star actors and major celebrities. Why your child's friend?
Becomes attractive.
Now, so it's not just age. It was her laziness in hunting.
Ooh.
So it'll get ugly. It'll get ugly. That's your child's friend.
Uh-huh.
That I'm gonna be, because there's a level of respect you have for your children.
That's right.
I'm not helping you make sure you get to the movies, make sure y'all get picked up, because if you're my child's friend, I'm looking at you the same way I look at my child. I'm trying to protect you the same way I'm trying to protect my child.
Exactly.
But when I was a child, I thought as a child, I responded as a child, but now everybody's grown.
Let's put it away.
I don't know this person that's somewhere else, that's not connected to my child, wasn't introduced to them by my child. My child have nothing to do with them. I raised my children to be adults. I raised my children to be responsible.
Yes, sir.
I didn't raise them to be my co-parent.
Yeah.
Now, the rubber meets the wall when men respond to a younger woman.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that so uncomfortable? Because it means something that some people don't want to face.
Wow.
It says something that we don't want to face.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Now that's a harsh reality, but it's there. That man is if and you mentioned 11 years. I talked to a brother, and good brother, he was about 22. He was about 26. I'm not going to say his career because know him from years ago, went to college together. The lady he was dealing with was 46, and she was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful 46-year-old lady. Hands down. He was 26. So this is what I asked him. I think he wasn't, I know for a fact he wasn't 30. At best, he would have been 27. I said, man, she's about 15 to 17 years older than you. She is.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'll explain what hunting is. I get into it, Miss Susan Speed. I got you. I know what hunting is. I get it. Just let me finish this one thought. I'll peel that onion back because women hunt too. I put it in the atmosphere. I said it on purpose. I said it on purpose. He married her. Before he married her, I said, how old is she? She 15 to 17 years older than you. I said, so when you 26, right? He said, yeah, man, I'm 26. I say, so how old would she be when you 36? He said, well, when I'm 36, she gonna be, about 55, 57. I said, okay. I said, so what happens when you turn 40? She gonna be almost 60. And then he said this, he said, Doc, she is a little older. I say, listen, bro, she will always be older than you.
Period.
You will never catch up.
Never.
But guess what? Even though I didn't think it was a profitable move, and if we were to look at research, under most circumstances, women are more comfortable with a man that's older than her. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I didn't write it.
This is true.
No, I didn't write it.
This is
now, thank you, Miss Susan. Hunting. How do women hunt?
Here we go.
Here we go. I back. I'm gonna sit back and wait on it.
Give me my popcorn on this one.
Woo, we gonna sit back. As soon as he get through this, we gonna go into what we we need to take care of.
You don't, Miss Susan, you don't think women look at what they want and already know how to accomplish what it is they want to accomplish? Oh, okay. Are we seriously going to live in the denial that a lady is the juice is not here today? Are we going to be so oblivious to the fact that she don't that there are women that don't have plans? She has a plan.
Mm-hmm.
She has a plan, and she knows what grabs the attention.
Right.
She knows what to say. She knows what not to say.
Right.
But here's the catch. Her first part of the plan is, how does she get into those kind of circles?
Uh-huh.
How do you get in those kind of circles? If you want an NBA brother, how do you get in NBA brother circles?
This is true.
How do you get in those circles?
This is true.
You got to look, okay, you want to hang out with the CEOs and those who making the $250,000 a year, and that's where you want to hunt? How do you get in those circles? Is there an entry point for you to get in those circles? I told a lady I used to work with about 10 years ago. We used to work with about 10. I worked with her 10 years ago. And she's talking about, I used to date NFL players. I used to date brothers in the NFL and NBA. And I looked at her like,
Yeah.
you're not in that circle right now. You're not in that circle right now.
Oh, Lord.
You once was in that circle. You're not in that circle now.
Uh-huh.
So, and Sister Boy said groupies. How do you even get on the groupie list? Some people don't make the groupie list.
Don't even cut it.
Do you not understand that? See, I'm talking about me. I think I'm just an ordinary brother. I work hard every day. I go to work, but I'm talking about the brothers. Hallelujah. I know some brothers that I worked with that were in the NFL, that were in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't get on that yacht.
No, sir.
Everybody not getting on that yacht. Everybody don't get in the party.
Right.
So you don't even make the list to be the groupie.
That's right.
You got to sign disclosure forms just to hang out.
Uh-huh.
There are no phones. No. We ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You coming to this exclusive party that we're having. This is not to be recorded. You sign this disclosure form, which means if you think about exploiting someone, you getting a lawsuit.
Yes, it's true.
So how do you even get in those kind of circles?
This is true.
How do you get in those circles?
This is true.
When and to get in those circles, what are some of the things that pique their interest? Because that's typically the name of the game. Broke brothers, a broke brother that's middle class, maybe don't have much money, whatever. But the brother that's a part of a different tier, a different tax bracket.
Right.
How do you get in that circle? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't even know what that brother like in that circle. So how can you even get in the circle, let alone get the disclosure forms and the security details? We ain't even talking about that. Do you even know what those kind of guys like?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Why are those kind of guys the way they are?
This is true.
Because their reaction and response is totally different.
This is true.
Why? Because they already got a bunch of money. I can help them with they don't need you to help them with their business. They already making money.
That's it.
And that's why
fit in where you fit in.
That's why you will see a LeBron James with the same lady he's been with since high school.
Uh-huh.
She was with me through the struggle.
That's it.
That's why you will hear a LeVar Ball tell his sons, I feel sorry. He said I feel sorry for my sons. They don't know what it's like for a lady to like them genuinely and authentically because they came into money so young.
This is true.
So young. I mean, it's
They
sorry.
can't see them for the finances they have.
Sorry. It's easy. It's at the finish line. It's easy. The parade is easy at the finish line.
That's
But
true.
I mean, but that process,
Oh man,
everybody can't hang in the process. Everybody can't hang during that process. Sorry, they can't hang.
That's it. Well,
so that's the hunt.
That's the hunt. Well, we're gonna pause for a minute. Many of you have asked me over and over about how can you give. Well, tonight is a good night for you to give. It's a good night for you to give. We are a few inches away from closing out a major deal with this network. And I don't care if you donate $1, 50 cents, $10, $20 tonight, I need your help. I need you to go to that Cash App right there with EEFI Networks, and I need you to donate tonight. I promise everyone that donated, I promise you there is a hidden surprise from you personally, from me. You know that I don't ask for money because I'm set. But I need your help tonight because I've already put in major finances in this network. And tonight I need you to kick in and help me take care of something. I only want to raise right at between $300 and $400 tonight. And anything over will be a blessing, but I don't believe in fleecing the people. So I just want to raise that money tonight. And once we do it, then you will get the next announcement, huge announcement of your help, and live right here on Facebook. So Dr. Bard and Dr. Stevens is going to donate tonight, and some of you that are on here tonight donate. Please type in the timeline you donated, because I want to be able to call your name out right here on the book. I don't do secrets. I want to call your names out on the book. You might not want me to tell what you gave, but at least you donate. Go right to that Cash App, EEFI Network, money sign in front of it, and donate tonight to us. We are on here for a reason, and we want to keep going, but we're going to a master level. And if you do it, I promise you, you will not regret it. Every man and every woman, you will not regret. It will return to your bosom personally by me, instantaneously almost. And it'll be given back to you. Okay, Dr. Bard, you free to run with it. Dr. Steve, you free to run with it now.
All right. You had another question. I like the hunt thing.
Yeah.
Like you said, you left that ball out, but you asked a rhetorical question when you said, how do you get in those circles?
Right.
And you're absolutely right, especially on social media.
Right.
You know, and hunting is what we would call those that are thirsty.
Right. Right.
Come on.
Right.
And it's amazing where you log in at.
This is true.
When you're thirsty.
This is true. This is
true.
true.
Women are more on a hunt than men.
Men. This is true.
The Bible says, Isaiah 5:1 says, 7 women will take hold of one man.
Right.
I got my own clothes. I don't need nothing from you. Just give me your seed.
Right.
To take away my reproach.
Right.
Of being unmarried.
Right. Oh my.
They are thirsty. They are lonely. And it's amazing That's the reason why you have that picture on your profile, because you hunting.
The way you're dressing, yeah, that provocative. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You hunt. That's why you got that
you got
makeup
that
on.
19, you got that 20-year-old picture you took 20 years old on your profile picture.
Oh, Lord.
You got
Oh,
a
Lord.
headshot because you know you hunting.
Thank you, dog. Thank you, Susan Speed, for your donating. Thank you for your donate. Go ahead on, Dr. Steve. Let me see. I'm waiting on this thing to click. It'll tell me.
Man, see, this is interesting. You went to Isaiah. You gonna do me like that. You know, you gonna pull out Isaiah 7:1. In that day,
In that day.
in that day, 7 women shall
Today.
take hold of one man.
Today.
Yes, sir.
Not in that day, it's today.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord.
Now, well, I don't know. See, I'm not a mathematician, so some things I try to I really have to figure out, because math has never been my strongest subject.
Wow.
I can try to count my money, but if 7 to 1,
Right.
7 women, 1 man. So, well, the other 6 women, if the 1 man has his 1, if that 1 man has his 1, what happens to the other 6?
Yeah, that's true.
The child, I mean, all they want is the child. They done.
That's it.
But that's still because that still doesn't take away the reproach. What takes away the reproach is covenant.
Right.
Because
marriage.
And I try to and there's a reason why I say that word instead of marriage.
Right.
I'm saying me. This is just the world the way I see it. Pray for me. Because our government has done so much to turn what God has ordained as a marriage into a mockery.
Right.
It is not family court.
Right.
Is the place where you brawl. It's the place where you gonna walk away broke.
Right.
It's the place where you are going to be, you know what I'm saying, handled and mishandled.
Right.
So you have this covenantal connection, and when you say we want to be in line with Christ, but everything that goes on within the courts moves in favor of what's in said interest in terms of financial gains.
Right.
But you said something that kind of piqued my interest.
Right.
When you said that's how she hunts. Now we do know that men are hunters, but here's the question: what are they hunting for?
They ain't hunting no more. They ain't hunting no more. We ain't going there. They ain't hunting no more. We used to hunt. They don't hunt no more.
Well, I tell you, this is why I say it.
You can't call them hunters. They got too much sugar in the tank. I mean, is sometimes you feel like, and sometimes they ain't hunting no more. I'm just saying. I mean,
well, this is why
Lord have mercy.
The construct is changed. All right, let me just peel this onion back just a tad. When we were younger, we had to go to the mall. We went to the skating ring. We went to the movies. And we went to Astroworld. Hunting. Got it. We went there hunting. Now, I mean, listen, I was working out with some of these young guys.
Right.
And they pulling out their phones. I had no idea what OnlyFans was.
Right.
Until I was playing basketball with some youngsters in college. They said, And I'm like, say, man, you got to stay focused. You got to handle your business, man. You might do something at PV this year when you play. And he
Right.
say, man, I ain't worried about no girl, man. He put out
Right.
he put out his phone, showed his OnlyFans account. He said, yeah, man, I can go do that, and oh, you can go handle that too. And go, yeah. I said, what? And it was prices.
Right.
There were prices, addresses, and this was all on OnlyFans. And so instead of having an interaction with the person that has to consist of some type of social intelligence,
Right.
observing her body language, like, oh, she don't really want me to talk to her.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second, Dr. Steve. We want to thank Elder Tracy Payne for $20 toward the donation. We want to thank him for that. And Miss Speed, we don't see yours. You might want to check it and see if it come through, but we don't see yours as of yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the hunting is different. You have, what is that? You have how many different type of dating apps?
Right.
You have Match.com, you have this.com, you have I Want Him, whatever the dating scene. Yeah, whatever the dating.
Oldman.com.
You taking me too fast. What is the OnlyFans thing? That's
all right. OnlyFans is when we were in the pandemic and it was heavy. When the pandemic was heavy, and there were young ladies that became quick millionaires by doing videos on OnlyFans. And they would develop their own internet rooms, and they would have, sometimes they would be with their own.
We want to thank Miss Speed for $25. They're giving now. There's this coming in, blinging. We want to thank her for that. Okay. We'll count down. We got 45. We need, I don't know what that is. 3, whatever. I ain't no counters out. Come on, Dr. Steve, the money.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
So they're giving, and I want to wrap this up tonight because tomorrow we got to get it in there, and then after that, I promise you that are giving. I guarantee you will not regret this on one level. You have no idea what you're dealing with right now, and I promise you, and it'll be exposed once I sign that paperwork tomorrow in completion. When I call you, you're going to jump through your window because you now finna be introduced to something on another level that you never thought you would be on. So tonight is the night for you to step in, because after tonight, that door is going to close. It is going to close. And I see some of you that are saying on here, how can you give? You don't have Cash App. You don't have it. Find somebody who have Cash App and push it through. I don't know how this Zelle stuff works. Can you push it through Zelle to Cash App? I don't know. But I do know you can give multiple ways through to Cash App, whether it be Zelle, whether it be some other kind of thing. You can push it through. Somebody just Cash App. Boyd. Oh, look at here, Dr. Boyd, Edward Boyd here. He done do that. Look at him. Big spender. That's a big spender. Let me get over here where he at. That's a big spender there. Let me see. All right, let me get over here. Yeah, let's go back. Edward Boyd, he done gave his $100. He done gave his $100. He done got on here and gave his money. All right, y'all, come on, Chair, help me close this. 350 to 400, somewhere in between there, out of here, and help me get through this thing. And once we get through, I promise you, tomorrow, y'all know I don't ask for no money. I go to church and preach the gospel the whole week and won't ask for a dime in revival. I paid my way there and paid my way back because I believe God is a miracle worker and he will do exactly what he said do. Now, he just sent you my pedicure buddy. Wait a minute. Let me post this right here.
Hey man, don't put that on there.
No, I didn't mean for you to get a whooping tonight, Sarah.
See what I'm talking about?
Valerie's so crazy.
Don't start no hunting.
Listen, Valerie. Now you see your husband got it. Now you go in there and tell your husband to push yours through. That's what you do now. He got cash out. Tell your husband to push yours through now. Now, see that, find somebody who got cash app and push it through. That's how. We know you just kidding.
That's my Texas Rose.
Yeah, baby. So y'all come on, baby. We at 145. We were at 145, and we're at 145. I think we need I don't know what it is, two something, I guess. I don't know what it is. But y'all find somebody with that and have them to send it. I've seen a lot of them in the post line saying that there isn't another way to give. Yeah, you can give it that way. If you don't have it that way, listen, go to Walmart to Walmart. All day I can tell you, put it in the mail. Put it in the mail. But I need it by tomorrow. I ain't joking around with this. I need it by tomorrow. Amen. I need it by tomorrow, and I promise you this thing will be a masterpiece for you. You will have certain amenities, and I promise you, you won't regret it. So send that offering, through, and we'll be more than grateful to do it. Amen. Now this ain't no money. $200, $300, $300 to $400. That's chump change for me. I spend that kind of money on gas money. I just come out of my pocket with $4,000. They actually wanted $4,800 up front. I just gave them $4,000 of change, and I need to get the rest of it. I need to get the rest of it so to be ready on tomorrow. And I want to be there. I'm a businessman. I take care of my business. I don't let my business find me and look for me and tear me down. I don't have a man that ain't got no name. He pitiful. He's sad. He need a name, and his name ought to be strong. So when I walk in the door, then I hear in these streets, they say, "Oh, yeah, that's Apostle Bishop Thomas." Baby, I wear the hat and the shoes to go with it because I lead out. I don't play around. I give unmercifully and keep on moving. So listen, help me out tonight. Some of y'all know I done sold into your life. Help me out tonight. And I'm telling you live, I ain't trying to get you to give nothing in secret. Come on and give in the opening. Cash App, and some of you may not be able to give at this moment, but that Cash App line work all the way up. Keep bringing it in, keep sending it. And once I reach my rendezvous point, I'm going to reject your money because I done told you I don't need it. This is a business matter. $350 to $400. Come on up. Let's keep moving. Come on, Doc. Keep telling us about this here. This stuff in this, what's called, said it's in the hotel. What's going on in the hotel right here? These young men and older women.
Oh, Jesus.
Lord have mercy. These old men, these old women in there getting their groove on. Yeah, they getting their groove on. So yeah, we want to finish hearing about this at the same time while we do this. We don't want to cut things short, but we're taking care of business at the same time while speaking on these different relationships. These topics is wanted by us. We are wanted. And we need to be wanted, and we ought to be wanted. Simply the fact is, we need our identity. We as minority men, we done been robbed so bad, we coming and going. We don't know which way we're going too much outside because we build something. Somebody got a reason to tear it down. They're going to try to figure out a way to tear it down. They're going to look for a way and tear it down. And then if they can't do it, they're going to sit in that precious princess woman. They got the same skin tone in there where we at to help them tear it down. And it's been proved from the day back in the old day from Kenzie. Every time Kunta would run off, try to get a better way and a better day. She wound up in there on that pillow talk.
Let me ask Dr. Stevenson this question.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to me
yes, sir,
how these people go on the social media dating scene and feel like there should be a level of respect?
Yes, sir.
Should there be a level of respect if you accessing on these dating sites?
Mm-hmm.
Should they expect a level of respect as a woman or as a man?
Well, this is interesting because I don't think that it's totally a matter of respect or disrespect. I think it's a matter of how disjointed we are from reality and from the interaction that consists of each other. The medium, the technology is just the medium. If she don't like him, all she has to do is to swipe left. If he wants to talk with her or embrace her, he doesn't have to visibly see her eyes roll.
Right.
And so you basically get a chance to market an image.
Right.
You get the pictures that have the filters on them, so it looks extremely good and she looks flawless. There are various apps to make that will enhance various physical features do you have.
Right.
So is it a matter of respect or disrespect? I believe it's a matter of risk on top of a risk.
Right.
And what I mean by that is you don't know of him, don't know of her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's online, but that's the era we're in. That's this era.
Yeah.
That's this era. That is their means of interacting and connecting with each other. And it's crazy because with that in mind, sometimes we will minimize the interaction and the development of interaction and use these technology means as a mode to simply hook up.
This is true.
To simply hook up. And what I mean by hook up, have an enjoyable ice cream exchange. And you don't know if this person is crazy. You don't know if this person is a stalker. You don't know what this person is.
So this net is basically, if you get in the net, it's sexually driven.
Well, let me put it to you like this. On OnlyFans, there were women that did videos and things of that sort. And some of them did some lewd acts. They became overnight millionaires.
Right.
I saw a brother's phone was ringing. We was playing ball. I said, man, here go your phone. He said, yeah, that's my girl calling me. And one of the other brothers said, man, you know that ain't his girlfriend. Oh, and that was his ringtone and screensaver. He had downloaded a picture of a young lady from OnlyFans and paid $50 for the picture.
What?
Do you hear me?
Wait a minute. Say that again. I love math, but that one didn't make no sense. He paid how much?
He paid $50 to download her picture. Period.
Okay,
you know why? And let me tell you.
Yeah. I'm interested. I'm listening out of my sleep. Why?
Because men will pay for beauty. It minimizes the level of value.
I will call you after the show, Pam. Go ahead.
That he strips himself with. He strips himself of his own value. and say she is so valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Even without me touching her, seeing her, all I did was see her online.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was
$50 for
and
beauty.
he paid
This is
$50
true.
for her picture.
I believe it because I've
All
seen
right,
it before.
let me
I've seen it before too.
$50
let me go.
for beauty.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's go here.
sir.
Let's go here. There are young ladies that do certain dances on TikTok. And so
Okay.
and don't look at me in that tone voice. Why he saying young ladies? Why he keeps saying men dance on
Old
TikTok?
lady too.
Now my point is
Ain't no old. Wait, let me shut up. I don't know.
my point is that there are noticeable young ladies who have went viral on TikTok, on Instagram, and they are receiving royalty checks just because they dance in an outfit and they look good while doing it. It went viral. And you in your area of expertise, in your area of technology and looking at views and how to gain views, all it typically shows is that, listen, if we want to put an ad here, we can put an ad here because this TikTok, this Instagram is gaining so much traction. 15,000, 20,000, 80,000, 150,000 people
Yeah.
have watched it
Mm-hmm.
and keep watching it
Mm-hmm.
and keep watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And more people keep watching it. And this lady not teaching anything. She's not explaining anything.
Hand over fist money. That's it.
And she's making checks
That's right.
because she looks good while dancing in her outfit.
That's right.
She went by. There are women who
That's
went
right.
by.
And that's beauty.
Beauty.
Okay.
That is best, making money.
Okay. I mean,
Wait a minute. You using a derog. I mean, maybe this is symbolic figuratively
no.
beauty, because I can't see. Now I understand if she doing her grown folks move. I understand all that, but for $50 for a picture.
All right. Let me tell you this. Some men are so trapped and lured by their own thirst.
This is true.
Now let me see. Can I peel this back and differentiate this? Younger brothers, some of them are a tad bit different.
This is true.
This is their era. You got to understand, in our era, when we were growing up, it was, if you just straight paid a woman, it was like, man, you lame.
This is true.
In this era, you gotta understand the kind of music that this era grew up listening and being programmed by.
Right.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Oh.
Make it rain on her.
Oh.
Make it rain on her.
Oh.
I want to take you and spend all my money on you.
Oh.
So that was their era of thinking. And so it really it hurts the guy because, number one, he devalues what he has and what he says, in essence, that I am so insignificant and my internal qualities have no substance. At least allow me the chance to give you what I know you value.
Right.
Money.
All right. There we
I
go.
know you value it.
Right.
There we go. There
Right.
you go.
Right.
All right. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
It's just now here is how she loses. She wins on the front end, but she loses on the back end.
Right.
All right, what do you mean by that?
Yeah,
She wins on the front end because she's getting the upfront money.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll never have respect for a man
This is true.
that she views.
Wow.
That she views
Right.
as someone that is nothing more than a transaction.
Yeah. This is
She'll
true.
never have respect. You cannot buy it. And I don't care what any woman say. I would love for her to tell me I'm wrong. A man cannot buy authentic desire from a woman.
This is true.
You can't buy that.
Nope.
You can't buy it.
That's
That-
something that she got to purge herself to you, man. I don't care what you do.
That's got to
You
be.
bring it on her own.
That's you can't purchase that.
Oh Lord.
You can't purchase that. So some of these guys that lead with their wallet, their entire motivation for working hard is to get the money, to get the woman.
Yep.
If you get the money, you get the honey.
That's it. That's the name of their game, Doc.
If you get the money, you get the honey.
That's it.
Now here is the thing that is challenging. She got it all on the front end because some women at the peak of their beauty, man, I went to Texas Southern University. That's why I went to undergrad.
Mm-hmm.
There were brothers that were primetime athletes that would donate money just to take pictures. This was in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
That would pay money just to take pictures with the girls in the band.
Boy. We had that problem in no Grambling State, Doc. We had that problem.
Oh, okay.
Yes, y'all did.
Oh, okay.
No, we did. Don't start there, LSU. Oh, LSU, don't start there.
Southern University, baby.
Yeah, Southern. You know what I'm talking about. You be quiet with all that.
But watch this. The man that's spending that money, and that's why we're trying to inform our brothers and encourage them. Build and become the best person you can possibly be.
Right.
The man that's spending all that money, she don't have authentic desire for him.
No.
She has more authentic desire for that dude she can't stand.
Uh-oh.
That ain't paying $50 for the picture.
Then the $50. You know why? Because she views it from the standpoint of this dude giving me this money. I guess I owe him something now.
Yeah.
So guess what? Now, and listen, don't look at me in that tone of voice. This is just an objective observation.
Right.
Objective observation.
Period.
This is an objective observation that could be posed as a generality. So no one has to look at me in that tone of voice. If the young man who's spending that money happens to get a bowl of ice cream,
yes, sir.
He gets a bowl of ice cream because she may want more in the near future.
Right.
She may want more money in the near future. The next thing is, okay, I think I'm gonna go and do this. But it's not the expression that she would give you if she desired you.
Right.
And some men, and see, when they start talking about, oh, this man was like this and this man, there are so many men that don't know what it's like for a woman to authentically desire them outside of their wallet.
This is true.
In other words, you will not get no respect because you got money. That woman is not going to respect you because you spend the money on her. She ain't going to give you that.
Nope.
Money cannot buy respect.
Nope.
Money cannot buy your manhood.
Nope.
You substituting your money
right
for something that is intangible. You can't pay for that. And you wonder why she don't have no respect for you. If you don't have no money, you ain't got no honey.
Now here it goes. Now we're about to peel this onion back a little.
Hold on 1 sec before you peel it. I want to thank all of you that's giving, you that are giving or have given. If you have given, we have not gotten it on the app, so I can announce you. So go and check your app and make sure that the money was sent, so we can announce your name and how much you gave. And then if you don't want us to announce it, tell me in the timeline. Do not announce it, okay? And we won't, but we'll still announce your name saying thank you for your support.
Do not announce mine. Do not announce mine.
You too late. You should have said that earlier.
You just gave a disclaimer.
No, I said it early. I did say that. I said, if you don't want me to tell you, just let me know. I won't say it. But if you gave and you gave, if you gave, and I have not announced it, that means there's something on your end did not process on our end. So you might want to check it and make sure that you put in the right information and where your money went, so you can be heard and seen support. I got a lot of friends out here, and I'm looking at your behavior. You're starting to scare me, but then it might be something going on with the technology. Uh, your donation is needed tonight. Probably won't ever see me do this ever again on here, but your donation is needed tonight for this project. I won't reveal it until I sign off and close out on everything. But your donation is needed. So send whatever. I don't care if it's 10, 5, $1, something to help out tonight. And the Cash App is right here on the screen. You see it in red and white. And Cash App, money, hashtag money, whatever you want to call that symbol. EFI Network. Send it there. It's going straight to that network money. It sits in that area. This is not for a personal, this is business. Put it there for that purpose and that purpose on it. All right. So if you did not, I want to say it one more time before he peeled his onion back on this subject. If you did give and it have not been announced, it's because this phone did not bing. That means there's something has transpired on your end that did not clear it or let it go. So check with it. And then make sure it go through, and then tell me here that you sent your donation in the chat line. All right, continue. Peel it back down.
Well, as we were saying, Pastor Boyd, I am let me be clear. I am not indicting or presenting from a negative standpoint a lady that wants to be provided for.
Right. No,
I'm not saying that. That's and to deny that, and to deny that reality it will be her denying her nature. Mm-hmm. And that's just keeping it real. But the problem that I have is using a man. Mm-hmm. Using a man because you know that he's enamored with you to the point that he don't care anything about money.
Right.
He just wants you.
Right.
He just wants you. And we create an idea as if that doesn't exist. We create an idea as if this doesn't happen. I remember I was about 14. My dad was with some other preachers, and I was just listening to him talk. He said, "Yeah, man, my daughter like this old boy. I know she don't like that brother. I know she don't like him, but he got money now. He got money. He make good money, man. Yeah, man. He got money. How can he made good money? Work hard. Smart guy. And the man, and this is what he said. And see, this is what I mean by we need men to be more impactful in their daughters' lives as well. The man said, man, but yeah, Reb, I told my daughter, if you don't like him, don't take his money.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I tell you what I've heard mothers tell their daughters?
Take the money.
If you find a fool, bump his head. If you done found a lollipop, you hit a lick.
Yeah.
Come on. And can I, since I'm going down that street, why not? Ladies, come on here, ladies. Now let me go and tell you. If you're asking and wondering as to why sometimes it's difficult for you to receive what you consider to be a traditional date, it's because it has been postured in such a way that for a man to give you what is considered a traditional date will present him as a Martin lollipop.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
Because he would. I'm going there. He would take you on this traditional date while he presents himself as a modern lollipop, and you don't really like him. And the guy you really like,
right?
He buy this extra plate of food. You say you want to take something home to your son. Make sure he has something to eat when y'all get home from the date. You walk up to the door and you present yourself. Hey, nice. I like how this is going. And you know who that extra plate is for? It's not for her son. That extra plate. That extra plate was for Bobby.
The buck in the bed. The bad buck.
The bad buck. So
Man, I gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
I didn't listen to the right
Listen, we got to get out of here, people. We got to go. Listen, that Dr. Rudy Steve just did it again. We go, people. Y'all continue your donation. And we thank you for what you've done tonight thus far. Continue your donation. We'll catch you on the next flip side. Listen here. Keep your head up. Sun shining on tomorrow. Might be even rain in Dallas. But guess what? God is still alive. Keep your peace. Keep your joy. And on our way and going in, we say Happy Thanksgiving. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year starting now. See y'all in the next round.
All right.
blessings.
That's it.